Hi, welcome to Altamont. I'm Bob. These are canned birds because I have a particular affection for birds. Okay, today I want to follow up on the last couple stories I did that we were discussing the environment. Now, the reason I even brought it up, and I wouldn't normally because I already have other chapters planned for health and nutrition, and then this isn't really part of the program. The reason I brought it up is because if we're too worried about the future, we're not going to be healthy up here, and we're not going to feel good. We're not going to be optimistic, and we need to be. Everyone has to feel some degree of hope. And I try to be energetic and happy for that very reason. And I try to project that for you because it's a good thing, in my opinion. But some of the things that aren't so good are some of the new technologies that are being employed to produce energy. And I'm going to talk about a couple of them because they disturb me and I see them. I did a video on wind farms once, but I thought it was poor and I didn't deliver it. The wind farms that I filmed were pretty far away and fenced off, and it wasn't that great of a video anyway. But they are particularly dangerous to our little feathered friends. And we have learned that wind energy, and this is an article that comes from the Institute for Energy Research, and there's a particular bulletin that I'll leave a link for, and they talk about 575,000 birds and 888,000 bats being killed by turbines globally. Now, putting that into perspective, it's probably a very small number, but these are typically valuable creatures because they're often raptors, and bats are prolific mosquito eaters. So we want to take good care of our bats. We like our bats. So I'm going to leave a couple links, and also, you may live in California or be familiar with the Altamont Pass, and I'm going to leave a link because the Smithsonian has looked at this, and I'm going to leave a link to the Smithsonian and the Altamont Pass so you can see some of the dangers to our valuable raptor species. Okay, especially golden eagles. They're threatened and they're so magnificent and beautiful. If you're familiar with eagles, they really are beautiful. Okay, the next thing I see, but not as much, are solar farms. And Desert Sun has a good article about this, and they talk about some fatality numbers and that kind of thing. And we're going to talk about why. Solar radiation hits panels and is reflected back. And because these things are humongous mirrors, sometimes covering up to 40 or 50 acres, they become incredible reflectors of heat. And anything flying in that radiation becomes kind of cinderized. Workers call it a streamer. What happens is the bird flies in the path of the radiation reflected off of the solar panel and poof, becomes a bunch of bird cinders, and that's it. It's scary. I mean, it's really scary, and birds can't see it. They're just busy being birds. So I'm going to leave a link to Desert Sun, who talks about the dangers of these solar farms a little bit more because of the 900-degree Fahrenheit radiation that these things can produce. At the same time, we need to look at things like clean energy and coal abatement. Now, coal is abundant globally, and with certain abatement, and I'm going to leave a link below so you can see how we can use it and not get as much or mitigate acid rain. And of course, natural gas such as methane burns quite clean. So those types of things can be used to generate power. And if you go to California, around the Bay Area, a company called Waste Management collects methane from dumps and makes electricity with these huge generators. So even our waste can be turned into electricity with a little forethought. And Waste Management has been doing this for many years, and it's a global kind of project. And collecting methane, it makes sense. You know, reproduce it, we collect it, and we burn it. So that all works. So there are good ideas out there. And of course, I'm asking for your comments because I'm looking for more. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching. I've got to run.